Okay. I didn't know how to film or talk about this topic. I still really don't. I have been putting off even attempting to make a video about this. It's still very surreal to me. I'm still very much kind of trying to process this. What I will say is that Billy meant a lot. He meant a lot to, obviously not just me, but everyone in our small niche of this community. When I think about retro gaming or retro video game collection or anything like that, I think obviously of the Game Chasers. This is so fucked up. The original reason, I will say this, the original reason why I got back into collecting games that I had when I was a kid, even though I had a lot when I first began on YouTube back in late 2013 or whenever that was because I saw the first season or first season of the Game Chasers. It was a show, first and foremost, obviously. But the thing about every other YouTube channel that I ever watched that had to do with old video games, that's including AVGN or anything like that, the difference between that and the Game Chasers channel was the camaraderie and friendship that you know and see with these people on this channel is one of the most realistic things that I think I ever saw at the time. The fact that there is a channel made with two friends and everyone else that's involved, Melvor, Dodongo, Chris, amongst all the other characters. I don't consider them characters because I mean I'm a dude. I know how dudes are together, so I know how we act when we all get together. The thing that thrived to me about the channel and like made it like so big was that these people are real people. For me personally, I would love to do the things that Billy and Jay did on their channel with a friend. Me in real life, I barely have two friends I could rub together ever. And a lot of that comes from myself. I'm a very secluded human being when I'm not at work. I don't even know how to talk about this subject. The channel meant a lot. And for someone that doesn't have the camaraderie that these friends have had throughout their entire life, it's nice to feel like you're a part of the journey. It is and always has been, and I've said it so many times, it always has been my favorite YouTube channel that I had ever seen. Billy's passing hit me really hard that day. It still hits me hard when I think about it. Every time I open up Twitter or Instagram, let alone the YouTube channel, and I have to see him in his hospital bed, it's hard. And I didn't even know the guy. That's not without lack of trying. I mean, the funny thing with my YouTube activities and the Game Chasers is we're tied in a few different ways that I don't even think they're aware of. And I never pushed to try to like get myself to, I don't know, like leech onto their success or anything. What I mean by that is there was that really weird documentary that came out like 5-6 years ago, The Bits of Yesterday. I was in that documentary with the Game Chasers and James Rolfe and Pat and everyone else. And I believe my part was cut from that and my voice was used for something that I had said. I had talked to Billy before. It was either in YouTube comments or in on Twitter. I believe it was Twitter. The dude was a really solid guy. And always, and I mean this with full sincerity, always looking to always talk and help the smaller person. It's funny, I still like laugh about this now, is that if you remember my YouTube channel from like the way I did videos like 5 years ago or whatever, he watched my video, one of my videos or one of my reviews or whatever, and said the video was really good, but why the fuck are the intros so long? And long meaning like a minute. It shouldn't be like a minute intro. Which I agree with. Who gives a shit about the intro anymore these days? Or even back then. The hours of comedy, entertainment, fun. The reason why I have collected so many games over the last, how long has it been now? 12 or 13 years now? Is because I found the Game Chasers channel. I have a video on my channel that I made back in like 2014 or whatever of cleaning a Super Nintendo cart that was really fucked up with stickers and markers and all that shit on it is because Billy had made a video about doing it. And I literally say that in the video. This is why I'm making this, because it's possible. Billy showed us how to do it. Let's see if I could do it. I got to meet Jay, I got to meet Pat in person at the Sacramento Retro Gaming Convention like a couple years ago. Billy wasn't there. And I was kind of upset. Like, I was sad about it because I wanted to meet him really bad. I love both of the guys. I think they're both great. There's something I connected with a lot in Billy when it came to the stuff that he would talk about on his personal channel, like on his own YouTube channel. When it came to talking about personal life crap, YouTube crap, artistic crap, and there was always a theme, and it's something that I heavily feel and deal with, is feeling bad or guilty when I don't come out with things that people expect to see, and the reason why they subscribe to the channel. I like entertaining people. Billy loved entertaining people. It took me a long time to even be able to consider sitting down in front of camera and even talking about this, because I don't like or think it's respectable to talk about something like this. I don't know. I'll just say this. The things that I saw running rampant on Twitter and Instagram about Billy's passing and making it seem like a fucking news story kind of a thing, that shit made me fucking ill. It really irks me to my core. I don't like vulturistic people, especially when someone passes away. Billy, to me, was one of the best parts of the channel. We saw him evolve over time, and I'm talking about as a fan now. We saw him evolve over time. We saw him coming from the first season, and I'm not making fun of him here. It's something that they say in their commentary, which is fucking great for all the Blu-rays and DVDs that they ever came out with, that he came from looking like a youth pastor to fucking commando. So I don't know. It's just, it's hard to, this is a hard and weird thing. Some people want to say this is like a parasocial relationship that people have with their content creators. I don't believe it's that way with the Game Chasers. It's not that way with myself. It's not that way with people that create something because they want to entertain people, and it's not about the views or the money or the popularity. It's just that you want to do something for people, and you want to make people laugh, and you want to make people happy. You want to do something also for yourself. The Game Chasers as the show embodies that entire thing. And I think it comes across genuine and outstanding throughout the entire time of the show. And that's including all the other little things too, like the toy chasers, the other one episode show that they came out with, or maybe two, Chasing the Unknown. It just, it's a huge loss, and it's a loss that no one saw coming. And I get, you can't predict the future. You don't know what's going to happen day by day of your life. I mean, I could get killed in a car accident tomorrow. No one knows. But something like this, I was not expecting. And, I don't know why I would expect something like that. The day of the news came out, I was literally on the porch that morning talking to my girlfriend about the situation and how concerned I was and how I hope everything is going to be all right. And then less than 9 hours after that, he's gone. My kid was here with me, who's also been watching the show since she was, in second grade. She's 15 now. She loves the show. She knew something was wrong because I was out back on the porch having a cigarette, and when I saw the news, I literally I stood up. I didn't think it was real at the time because a lot of shitheads on social media like to fake people dying for clicks. But unfortunately, it wasn't fake. And I had to come in, and we talked about it, and it was a hard moment. The show, Billy, Jay, everyone else involved in the channel touch more people than I think they have ever realized. They are, even though we don't know each other, it feels like we lost someone that's close to us because we've spent years on the channel and the adventures with these guys, and the DVDs. The DVDs give you even more insight to how these guys are and how this isn't an act. They're great people. They're nice people. They're really fucking hilarious people. The DVD commentaries is one of the biggest reasons why I've bought every single season that they ever came out with, because it's literally an insight into their lives. More than what you get on the show. For some, I know this is so weird. For someone you don't know to feel such a close connection with, because they're in the same hobby as you, they have the same kind of humor that you have, and just seem like overall good people to know. because when it comes to me, I'm really picky about who the fuck I watch on YouTube. I smell an ounce of insincerity. I'm not watching it ever again. That was never the case with these guys, and especially for Billy and Jay. I cannot imagine how hard this is for them personally. The only person I've ever lost in my life that meant anything to me was my grandmother, who basically raised me. I've had friends that have passed away. I don't know. This whole thing is so fucked up. I want to keep this kind of, I don't want to like delve in like sad things. I want to talk about the things that I just want to remember Billy for the great things he did. The cartoons were fucking hilarious. I know that he always went on in the videos and said like, the cartoons suck, no one watches them, but we keep making them because they're funny to us. That's admirable. And the cartoons were fucking funny. I don't give a shit what anyone says. The cartoons were fucking great. The adventure of going to the flea market and the thrift stores and the antique stores, those are all experiences that I think a lot of us did do because of the show. And also, we experience all the weird and fucked up things that happen because of that. And I'm not a person that likes to leave my house unless it's for a reason. And at the time, that was the reason. Getting more games, more VHS tapes, more toys and figures and all this crazy shit was helpful and driven because of the show, because the show was so great. The Toy Chasers was a fucking amazing show, and definitely brought me like a sense of like, you know what, maybe I'm not as fucking weird as I feel at times when I look at my office, when I had an office at the time. And I look at all my my apartment basically at this point is a giant version of my office. I look around and there's shit all over the place, but it just makes you feel good. And it makes you feel good that people get it, even if you don't ever get to hang out with them. And the great thing is the show is so varied and different in the things that they talk about and do. That's why Chasing the Unknown was great. Everyone fucking loves aliens. Everyone wants to know. All I can say is it's tragic. It's a shame. It hurts to know this. I'm still dealing with it every single day, as weird as that sounds. I wish the best for everyone that knew Billy in real life. Jay, Melvor, his wife, his child, his cousin, his family and friends. I wish the best for all of you that liked the show, loved the show. I feel like I had to say something. I just didn't know how to say it. And I don't even know if I'm even saying it right now. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be hard. I want to say thank you to Billy for everything he did, all the hard work he put into making all these DVDs, all the hard work he did putting into the show, editing an entire show on his own, mostly. And it became a sensation within our small niche of people, which I still consider small, even though the market is whatever it is now. I loved the show. I loved the guys. I hope all the best for you and everyone else out there. The only thing I will say at the end of this, because it really bothers me and I have to say it, is fuck all those people that tried to capitalize on this in some sort of news way. Fuck all those people that tried to act like this was a publicity stunt. You should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. And I want everyone to know that Billy, Jay, the Game Chasers, and everyone else involved were always 100% real with everyone. They delivered upon everything that they ever said they were going to do. And Billy was a huge driving force into making our small niche something that was more than what it was. And he touched everybody in a touched everybody, that sounds weird, whatever, he touched everybody. I'm gonna miss Billy a lot. I don't think there's anything more to say. This is Forrest, this is Retro or Die. Rest in peace, Billy. That's it.